Ever wondered how some people seem to effortlessly build their influence and get people to talk to them, and you just think they're born with that skill, right? And how some people seem to effortlessly get hiring managers, recruiters to simply give them the job, or they got it easy. That's what you must have been thinking. Well, if you're one of those people who thinks, why is it that I cannot get other people to see my resume? Why is my LinkedIn profile not noticed? And why am I not able to build authentic connections? Then continue watching this video. In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 key tips that you can use to build your core influence. So I'm learning to build my influence as well. And I thought, let me share this because this also applies to job seekers and career professionals. It's not just internet marketing guys and businessmen and entrepreneurs that can use these skills, but even job seekers and career professionals can use these skills to get hired to the job that you want. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here so that I can show you how you can use co-influence to get people to talk to you, get people to interview you, get people to give you the job. That's right. Hi, I'm Fatima Williams, and I am a career growth strategist. And I have over 13 years of experience in the HR and recruitment industry. And I'm currently career coaching a lot of people on their job search journey. My mission is to help at least 100,000 people get hired to their dream job. And if you're one of those job seekers or career professionals looking to get out and get your dream career freedom, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, and comment your thoughts below so that I know that this video helps you and it is useful for you on your job search journey. So let's go ahead and look at the 7 tips that I was talking about. I'm also going to be dropping you the link of the person who helped me with these 7 tips. So basically, these 7 tips that I'm going to be sharing with you was by a millionaire. He built $1 million business. He's an internet marketing guy. His name is Frank Kern, and he's been featured in Forbes and a lot of other famous magazines. I'm going to drop you the link to that YouTube video. It's about 2 hours. It's well worth your time. Sit down and watch it to understand. He was talking about marketing way back when even people were laughing about it. So this is a very crucial skill that you can build. And if you can build co-influence, trust me, you can get that job you want. You can get people to talk to you at ease, and it will naturally build your confidence and improve your communication skills as well. So let's go straight into the 7 tips. And I'm also going to drop you the link to this PDF so that you can download the 7 tips. So co-influence can be used to get your dream job, to nail interviews successfully. So this particular co-influence formula by Frank Kern is actually I feel it's a very good formula to use it even during your interviews, for your resumes, and for your cover letters or any intentional conversations that you're looking to build. So Co is actually the essence of influence building. So what is it? Co stands for C, capability. O stands for opportunity. R stands for results, and E stands for experience. So whenever you do anything, whether it's a job interview or you're trying to get, to talk to someone, network with them, use the core formula to effectively communicate your value, and it makes all the difference. Okay. So to do this, you first of all need to know what you really want and what you can offer the market. What can you offer the other person that you're talking to? And you also really need to understand the market as well. What do they want from you? So when these two coincide, then you're well on your way to building your core influence. So number one, capability. So you have to demonstrate your competence and capability, show the world what you're made of, your knowledge, your skills. You're able to show your capability to the people. All right. So you can do this how? You can do this through your resumes, your cover letters. So when asked about, let's say, your experience or your qualification, rather than just simply giving them a piece of paper filled with job description, demonstrate your skills and experience. For example, look at this example here. In my previous role, I was responsible for leading a team of sales representatives and exceeded our quarterly targets and goals by 25% through developing a new sales strategy. So what does this mean? It means that you are capable of developing new strategies, you're able to work well within the team, and you are good at sales. So you are showing your capability through an example which has already been done. And it makes it easy for the other person to know that you have the capability to do this. So tip number 2 is opportunity. So when you showcase your capabilities, you can create opportunities. So how do you do that? Seize the moment. So what does that mean? People say seize the moment. So you have to create the opportunities by finding opportunities where you can showcase your capabilities. So this is how you show your abilities to another person. So let's say you're in a networking event and someone talks about a topic that you are really good at. Barge into that conversation, ask them if you can share your words of, your words or your experience. And I'm pretty sure they will be more than happy to hear your thoughts because, of course, you have been working in that industry for years together. So you can take on new projects, you can volunteer, and you can also talk up during these networking events or in on LinkedIn, especially when you have someone talking about a particular topic, which is something which is your area of expertise. Go in there and drop a valuable comment and let them know what exactly you did and how did you use that. So highlighting your initiative and the willingness to do that creates the opportunities for you. So look at this example here. I noticed that the company's social media presence could use improvements. Now, rather than just saying this as a critical statement, you could add on to say, I would love the opportunity to take on this project and develop a new social media strategy. In fact, here's a draft of proposal that I prepared on what I viewed on, what's missing out on the social media strategy. So when you actually share this, they will know that you're really interested in that company. You want to be a part of that organization. So as a job seeker, you are indirectly providing value to them even before you're getting hired. So results, tip number 3, highlight your results and accomplishments. So how do you do that? When you demonstrate the outcome and results that your capabilities can deliver, you prove your value. You show them what you've done. So how do you do that? You can do that by highlighting your results and accomplishments on your resume. You can do this during performance reviews, job interviews, and when you're having conversations with senior managers or networking professionals, people who are in the same industry. When you highlight your results and accomplishments, they say, hey, wait a minute. I remember this guy. He talked about something he did. Maybe he would be a good fit for this role. So you automatically start attracting opportunities. And this can be done only when you highlight your accomplishments. So here's tip number 4, experience. So that is actually the emotional glue that gets people to talk to you. How do you make people feel and how did you make people feel? So it's vice versa. Okay. So creating a positive experience during every interaction is very, very crucial. And you will never know how you will impact someone. At this moment, I might be impacting so many people, helping them to understand how to use co-influence. So you have to understand how you can create a positive experience for your colleagues, your hiring managers, people you network with, and even with recruiters. Building a positive experience, even if you don't get the job, will help that recruiter to remember you when the next time there's a great opportunity. When I worked as a recruitment manager, I used to remember candidates that took the time to reply back to me and say, hey, I completely understand that I couldn't get through to the role, but, I'd love to keep in touch. Can we connect on LinkedIn? Can we stay in touch? And, now and then they would comment on my post. They would share the job postings that I share on my LinkedIn network. And I will remember this person, this person is good. He's sharing my um, job adverts, he's sharing my posts, he's commenting on certain articles that I write. And the next time I get an opportunity for that role, I'm going to remember him first because he's the one who keeps coming up in my feed, right? So you have to demonstrate the ability to work effectively with others and to also create a positive experience when you're working with them. Now, tip number 5 is value. So you have to develop an irresistible value. So how do you do that? Your skills, your services have to speak directly to the needs and desires of the audience. So you can actually do that through your resume, your LinkedIn profile, your cover letter, and during the interviews. Okay. So tailor your resume to the needs and desires of the company. Now let's look at this example over here. Based on my research and understanding of the company, I believe that my skills and 10 years of experience of driving a 6-figure growth for technology companies in the fintech space, give them examples, makes me a great fit for the role. So I'm excited about the opportunity to discuss this at length and contribute to the team's success. So tip number 6 is the most powerful. I love this one. Okay. It's powerful storytelling. So the power of storytelling is, you remember stories when we're growing up, our parents told us stories, our teachers told us stories, and stories are something that keeps us excited. It keeps us, it helps us remember stuff. So it also inspires you to take action. So whenever you use storytelling to create that emotional connection with somebody, especially the hiring managers, recruiters, senior managers, or whoever you're trying to build your influence with, you capture their imagination and you stay there. And when you do that, you are indirectly making them to take action. Like the example I gave you, right? So when someone comments on my post articles constantly, and me being a recruiter, I will remember that person because their job description might be something that I'm hiring, and I'll be like, hey, I saw this IT support guy constantly liking my articles and sharing his thoughts. Of course it has to be relevant, right? You can't just comment great post, great idea, or whatever. The comments and the intention should be authentic. So how do we use storytelling to create an emotional connection? Let's look at this example. See, when I was working on a project with a tight deadline, I noticed my team members were feeling overwhelmed. So what did I do? I took the initiative to break down the project into smaller tasks, and I delegated responsibilities to each team member, and I offered assistance every step of the way. So by doing this, we were able to meet the deadline. I helped the team take on new responsibilities, and we exceeded our client expectations. So just see how beautiful this story is. The other person literally will be so happy to hear this, and they will also understand your team building skills, your ability to work under tight deadlines, your ability to work under pressure, your ability to collaborate, your ability to delegate, and finally, the ability to help your customers feel satisfied. There are so many skills that you just displayed with just the small story that you told them. And finally, the most important tip is tip number 7: consistency. So consistency is crucial in building a long-term relationship with anybody, be it a recruiter, a hiring manager, or even a prospective colleague from another company. So this is the secret ingredient to maintaining your core influence, okay? To staying on top of their mind. So this is literally like an advertisement, okay? Now imagine you go on Google and you type something, right? You will notice that often that particular topic, let's say I put in, I want to buy a Canon camera. Okay, now I will start seeing a lot of things about the Canon camera, which will keep reminding me that, you know what, hey, you remember you wanted to buy a Canon camera? And eventually, when I want to buy a Canon camera, I will actually remember that exact camera that I want. I wouldn't actually change my choice that I made in the beginning because they're constantly reminding you about the product. So the secret ingredient to maintaining your influence is staying on top of the mind and making a lasting impact by creating that positive story, by creating that that positive experience through the power of storytelling and co-influence building. So consistently follow up, deliver value, get to know people, be authentic, and I hope this will actually help you to build your co-influence and get hired to the job that you want, get hired, build meaningful relationships and connections with people. And I've helped hundreds of people get hired to their dream jobs, land interviews at organizations that I worked with. And, thanks to Frank Kern, I was able to take out the key points from the video. But I would say go ahead and watch the video. I will drop the link in the comments box. Use the core influence formula in your next interview, use it on your resume, use it when you talk to people during networking. And I hope this helps you. If you're looking for job search advice, go ahead, subscribe to this channel. And if you're looking to get your resume written, go ahead and join my masterclass. I'm conducting a masterclass where I will be explaining how you can write the resume for any job. You have to tailor your resume for each and every job that you write. And I also help you specialize in your LinkedIn profile so that you can make it more authentic and compelling. And hey, if you're looking to ace your next interview, you need to work on your co-influence skills. So go out there and build your influence. take a moment to comment how this video helped you. And if you have any common interview questions that you'd like me to answer, go ahead and send me an email on my website. I'm dropping the link as well. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and have a wonderful day. Thank you.